town that we so desperately need. Believe me, if we didn't need the business revenue, I'd be watching the end of the Sox game. They're tied in the ninth right now.
Wayne did not pay you as well as help your money, but I didn't know where to, but the way it was laid out, I misunderstood. I read it here, quick deed. Well, that's, flag goes up big.
Understandably.
And I figured if they're gonna deal like that,
You were told that.
no, it's in there, about a quick deed in
It's
that.
not a quick deed, the attorney went over that.
It's a warranty deed.
Mr. Smith, I respect, I want to tell you, like I said, I've worked in the past, I respect you. You've always been good by me. What I ask right now is just to listen to what everyone's saying and do what's best for the town.
Do the right thing, Faye.
Do it. Come on, Mr. Smith, just
Appreciate
vote
you,
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Come on from a guy that lives down the street from this business.
I would love it, but we got some straightening out.
It's
Mr. Smith, we go.
Thanks for filming.
Oh, yeah,
Are you willing to?
This is not about looking away. Make your own decision.
Braidwood Street, we gotta reposition, we got $10,000 into it. Start over.
There you go. He just did. Thank you.
We have to do the roll call.
No.
Sorry, apologize.
No, it comes out different than you're thinking it to me. And I didn't want to see it, just like the girl got hurt for 2 years. For 25 years, we've been here, and cut the roads in the wintertime, fix them in June, July. And the way this been, and the water department cut them, and they paid a contractor to do it. Well, I thought that I could.
I had to switch phones, so I lost about 100 people.
Do it
My mom.
because I had this heavy hot patch, and a cold patch from the hole, and the water through the old paper.
Can we vote for this?
And I went ahead and got a contractor and fixed them. All the 2 places, one we didn't turn in, he's got one. And listen, I'm here to tell you, Sunday, at 5 o'clock, I was checking the book, see if they got, what kind of job they done, everything. All day Sunday, walking it down to do my job of the sidewalks. And every week, I know what they've done. And I don't get up here and make a big show.
Oh, my God.
But from April or May of this year, I have got no complaints in my box.
I complained twice.
It didn't get in there
Throw
though.
that out there, like in front of you.
They want it to go on a computer, and I don't have a computer, and the state does not rule out a hard copy.
Mr. Weller, what would be the procedure right now,
If
please?
you put my complaints in my box, I'll go to my foreman and we'll get it done, but it ain't there.
Oh, we're gonna put some complaints in your box if you don't vote yes.
Now, take that back, and we're trying to get this straightened out like it's supposed to be. All of complaints,
We'll take care of it.
because I haven't got up on them, and now, Mr. Money down here.
Please,
Let's go with the vote.
All right, now, that's what you have to do.
Mr. Weller, can you please explain what we need to do?
So if we've already taken a vote on this once, so what we would need is one of the no voters to make a motion to reconsider the vote on the ordinance authorizing the execution of a real estate contract for Zero South Equity. Anyone can second it, but one of the no votes has to make a motion to reconsider.
Okay, Wayne, will you make that motion? All right.
So Wayne, are you making a motion to reconsider the vote on the ordinance authorizing the execution of a real estate sales contract and the purchase of property commonly known as Zero South Hickory Street in Braidwood?
Yes.
we would need, anybody can second.
I'll second.
Sounds like Faye seconded it. Then we would need a roll call vote on the motion to reconsider, which will bring it back to the starting.
I know.
He said, you vote yes, you still want to be.
This is a vote on
This is a vote on-
Right.
This is a-
We're voting on bringing it back to the beginning, correct?
This is only a vote to bring it back to the beginning.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So this is a vote to wipe it clean, to bring it.
Yes.
I thought you misunderstood. I'll second it.
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Money,
Yes.
Hart,
Yes.
and Jones.
Yes.
Okay, so now that that's been done, we've brought it back to the starting point where we'd be looking for a motion to approve the ordinance authorizing the execution of a real estate sales contract and the purchase of property commonly known as 0 South Hickory Street.
I so move.
I'll second.
Hart,
Yes.
Money,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Salzman,
Oh.
and Jones.
Yes.
Yeah!
I know.
We just have one more half to verify you guys are good. We need a motion and an ordinance approving the redevelopment agreement between the city of Braidwood, Will and Grundy Counties, Illinois and Surface, Inc. as developer, and further authorizing the lease and sale of the real estate owned by the city pursuant to the Illinois Tax Allocation Development Act.
So let this, and to be, well, let's take a.
I so move.
I'll second.
And so it's clear what we're doing here. We've just authorized the city to purchase it. Now we're here entering into a development agreement
That was okay.
with Surface.
I just was crossed up with and.
We're gonna enter into.
When I see something, it's there.
And we're glad you do. But this is just the second half. Can Mr. Wallner finish, please?
This would be entering into a development agreement with Surface Inc., which is the entity that would be purchasing the property, or entering into the lease. We'd be leasing the property to them and subsequently selling the property to them once they get to the point in the development and lease agreements. So it's all combined into one.
But I do like to know what was going on there.
I would be more than happy to meet with Nick and yourself anytime you'd like.
But however, there's a misunderstanding.
They
It's so
understand
much,
that.
listen, we gotta put these acts down here.
And to be
They
clear,
got a whole bunch of people there, we don't get a dime for them, cause there's a loophole they didn't fill in.
Absolutely. And they understand, right? Everyone understands.
We all understand.
Mr. Wellner,
we
please
need
show.
four votes. We have a first and a second, we need four votes.
Yeah, everybody,
Everybody voted?
not yet, the first and second.
Okay,
Hart,
Yes.
Money,
Yes.
Smith,
yes.
Salzman,
Oh.
and Jones.
Yes.
You did the right thing. Welcome to Braidwood. Welcome to Braidwood. You know, we'd like to. Oh, that's pretty democratic. How you been? Brutal. How's your first week on top? I've been to one. When I first moved in, there was only like me and two other guys. Yeah, I don't know how that's so popular. 120. Like, no joke. When I first moved in, I came here.
Thank you, everybody that came out.
This guy, this guy. set up.
Zero money. I wanted to thank you for coming like this.
I would like to thank everybody, you guys.
My wife is work later.
I'd like to take a moment to thank each and every one of you guys, the people on Facebook, the people that took the poll. You guys came out and let us know for sure what you wanted done. It took a little while, we got it done. This is as much your win as it is ours. This is fantastic. This is community involvement. We have a packed room, people online watching. This is great. I love seeing this room packed. Thank you very much, every one of you.
Thank you. All right, and on that note, that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Dave, the engineer. I have nothing. Come on, you guys.
Okay, everybody.
They want a Lions Club request for Annual Canada.
I'll make the motion.
Yes.
Yes. All right, our engineer, Dave. I have nothing to report. Brian, city attorney? Sure. Verizon Wireless contacted me about 8 weeks ago. I believe they may have reached out to you, Tony. They're starting to develop small wireless facilities further down the 55 corridor. I've been working with them on several other towns to put together ordinances in place and then agreements that would follow. There's a state statute that allows us to enter an ordinance that would regulate those small wireless facilities. Those ordinances then require us to enter into agreements with all the telecommunication providers. As of now, it's really only AT&T and Verizon. Verizon's looking to start coming down here, so what we'll need to do is we'll get an ordinance on the agenda here soon. Hopefully the next city council meeting, if not the following one, we would enter regulations in our ordinances for all small wireless facilities. And then we'll begin working on an agreement specifically regulating Verizon small wireless facilities.
More or less the towers or buildings.
Towers, small wireless facilities, they can go on top of telephone poles, or they can go on top of street lights too. They can install anywhere within the right of way, and they're about the size of a fire hydrant for their antennas, and then there is cording that goes down the pole, down to a power source that's closer to the ground. They are pretty ugly, but they're certainly better than a tower. They're way smaller. I think they're max 36 feet. But what they do is provide gap coverage for 5G wireless that their towers can't, get through buildings, whatever else might prevent coverage. So I've been through these agreements with several other municipalities. We'll be able to streamline this process. I'll get that guys. I'll get it to you guys on the agenda soon.
All right, Council Finance.
Make a motion to pay the bills of $85,680.94. I make that motion.
I'll second it.
Baldwin.
Yes.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, make a motion to approve the payroll expenses amount of $113,072.32.
I'll second that.
Baldwin.
Yes.
Money.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Motion carried.
That's all I have.
All right, streets and public improvement.
I got a lot to say. First of all, I want to say, now, I went Sunday, I walked it down, because I was working, and they did a fine job on the sign. Same thing, and I walked all the places that we had concrete. He okay, and we don't know, but thanks for getting that done. But everybody was blaming me whenever, and I would like for him to accept this. For 25 years, anybody, place over here in front of the drugstore, Cloud Road, anybody that cuts them, pays to get them fixed. And that was where the trouble was at. He didn't understand that. And July or August, he should have done it. Then that lady would have got hurt. I didn't know the whole year. I just know they cut it. Now, anybody that cuts these streets are liable for being replaced. I don't do street work. We pay a contractor to do it, or my men. And I was going to try to do it with my men. But the coal patch will not stand up into that bigger area. And we didn't have the equipment to hot patch it. And we had to go into motor fuel to get the money to fix it, because we could not go through another winter. And that's what I would love you to hear, what I just said. That cutting the road, when they cut it, the people that cut it is responsible for paying to get it fixed.
Well, you know that you said in a couple meetings that you would do it, right?
Yeah, but wait, I said I would, but couldn't coal patch it.
You do it as a hot patch, you even said that at the meeting. You
Yeah.
asked the mayor,
We had not-
what kind of hot patch do I get?
We don't have equipment. We don't have
You
equipment.
have the equipment.
We don't have equipment to hot patch.
Okay, now it's, you don't have it in the budget,
And
right?
we couldn't
We
coal
can't do
patch.
it safely.
And listen, if we coal patched it, wouldn't help. And I had to go into motor fuel and get engineer to okay it. I have to have him to okay it, or I can't do it. And he did okay it, and the state okayed it. And I took the money out of motor fuel and fixed the streets.
How much would it have cost if you guys did it?
It's about 82, and we had to add some more. That'd be about $85,000. About $8,500
To have your guys do it?
to fix all the right places.
To have
Now, if I had rigged it, it would have helped. And I did not have the qualification of the people. We had 2 people. They cut the budget, had 6, and I got cut. And I don't have the manpower to do what I'm supposed to, and I could not safely operate.
What is your terms that you define as safety? Because I watched you when you were hired. There was no flaggers, there was nobody watching to make sure they were okay. Your guys were sitting there in their trucks. But I mean,
When they blacked out, when they were blacked out, they were sitting there in trucks.
what do you mean?
I'm talking about the blacktop,
Yeah,
and
your
we got
guys
it
weren't doing
done.
anything but
I
watching.
could not do it my own. I had to get a contractor to do it.
But you said in a meeting, it's
Yeah, but
recorded
I
that you
thought
couldn't do
we
it.
might be able to cold patch it. I held equipment, cold patch it, but I didn't have them in. And they said,
4 men.
listen, they checked it out, you can't cold patch that bigger place and make it stand. And I found out that, and I wasn't gonna do it, then tear up. And a lot of this stuff, it's not done like that. Now, why I hadn't,
Okay, so let's set aside all of the road stuff. Let's say it's missing money to take care of. You still have a lot of things that you're not doing right.
just a lot of this that you called out never was put in my pocket.
That's your excuse?
Never was good. They put it on the tape of the computer, and I don't have one, and they're supposed to put it in a hard sheet.
Do you have access access to a computer here, does he have access if he was to come in and say, hey, I wanna check my email? Do you have a smartphone?
Yeah, but the state, listen, the state says they can do this, they don't outrule it. All they gotta do is when they call, write it down, put it in the box, and I'll take care of it.
I think you had good intentions when you went to run, but I think you are ill-equipped at this point to continue your job.
I'm doing my job, and I can prove it. Yes, I can. If you wanna come, listen, well, wait a minute. If you wanna come, we'll take you, show you the work we've done, and show you everything we've done, and we got a record of it.
That's funny because I FOIA records of your written responses that you're supposed to give to your workers and, your supervisors, that you didn't have any. So.
What else supposed to do now? I didn't hear.
Hold on. I FOIA'd.
You forwarded something I never got.
Tell you what,
It wasn't even for you though. It was for all the written orders that you had wrote out to your supervisor. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, if you want, we can meet with Mr. Smith this week or something.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm totally okay with that, but you have to do the ordinance that you requested. All of these
We got
lawyers
proof,
weighed
we
in
got
on.
proof. Anything that we got has been done. And there's a lot that we can't do, because I don't have the help to do it.
I think that's a load of crap.
Yeah, all right, let's get this another time.
Yes.
I'll get you
Let him
set
do
up.
his report.
Yeah.
I, first of all, I would love for anybody that calls, that they put it down. We've got two clerks in there, and they've done it for years. They write it down, put it in my box, and I go right to it, get it done, and we make a record of it down there. But I haven't got nothing. I thought everything was running good, but I found out that I didn't get my calls.
I've been complaining since February.
Listen,
I'm just gonna throw it
I want a hard copy put in my box, and the state says I should have it. Not a computer,
I didn't read that in your ordinance. Okay.
okay? And I am working hard to get,
I'll sit down with you and we'll have
listen,
dinner.
I was out Sunday. And I go in the hole. I drive my car, I buy my gas. I think he gets a car, I don't know how he gets it, but I don't get one, and I go in the hole to do my job. And me, Rich Bellata, he knows his job.
You gotta ride with them.
Uh,
You guys can see the whole.
We do, write it out together and pinpoint things. But how, for 25 years, the one that cuts it has paid to get it done.
Now, I just wanna remind you that I came up here asking for simple signs. Actually, Tony was the one who got the one that I wanted put up. I'm still looking for my sign, and all of this came because I started digging out what you're
I've
asking.
turned them signs in, and couldn't get the poles. And my signs, I got a certain amount in budget. And the ones that you were asking for,
So if I go get a pole and a sign, and I pay for it out of my pocket, can I turn it into the city and get repaid for that? I'll take the pole myself. I'm not scared.
if there's any money in the budget, you can. I work off of a budget.
All right, I'm good with you.
And, I asked them, I ordered speed signs. And we had to go off,
Thank you.
there was a shortage in the poll. And we had to go all the way to, I guess it's Morris, somewhere. We couldn't get it to Yankee. We had to go somewhere else.
It's okay.
I got the receipt, everything I do, I got proof of it, and it's on record. And if there's anybody got a complaint that I can do, call it in. They put it in my box, just write it down, I'll see to it. But I turned my key back in. I don't have a key. They have to let me in. And I have a reason for turning my key back in.
Are you resigning?
I don't want a key. Because confusion comes, I'm not a suspect. And if there's anything goes out of the, and there has been a lot of things go out of the files that they supposed to. And I'm not a suspect.
That is logical.
And I'm not a suspect.
That was total
Now,
sorry.
there was a lot of things that I know that's put in there. Okay, I want to move on because you've got a problem. If we get to it, somebody calls and didn't tell me who he was, and they got the number off his guest. Got a phony address, and I'm not going to ever run there where there's no such thing as a,
I didn't ask.
yeah, I mean, I'm getting calls, running a house down, there ain't no such address. Just monkeying with me, because,
That's not me though.
but if,
Faith,
listen,
Wayne said that was no.
Yeah.
Keep going.
yeah, keep going.
Well, I mean, get your report and this.
Yeah.
Point of order.
I'm just trying to get it straightened out. They think I ain't doing my job. I'm doing
Hey,
it.
Faye,
Oh.
where is it your boss?
Could we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time to move on.
Somebody better out here.
Makes sense.
Public health and safety.
In the interest of time, I'll read mine next week, next meeting.
Okay, the police report from 8/25 to 9/8, where there were four arrests, 6 arrest charges, and calls for service were 236. That's all I had.
Do we have anything from planning and zoning? Okay. Do we got anything under old business? Do we under new business?
I do.
We just got a new business.
All right.
Mark that down, if anybody's counting.
One real quick thing here, you may have seen stuff online about it. There's been a lot of advertising about the fair tax going on. They show the different rates and how your rate won't change, but the rich people will, so it won't affect you. If you read the fine print in it, I'm gonna read this little excerpt here real quick. It says, the proposed amendment grants the state authority to impose higher income tax rates on higher income levels, which is the amendment gives the legislature power to increase income taxes on any group of taxpayers with no limits and no accountability, without any requirement to use the additional revenue to fund essential needs such as healthcare, education, or public safety. One of the things to keep in mind with this, it may not affect you personally because the rate may not change, but this gives them the authority to change the rate at any time for anybody. And it also gives them the ability to take the money away from the cities and counties, which desperately need the money too. Right now, it's locked in to the Constitution, the Illinois Constitution. This takes it out and gives them free rein on it. Remember that when it's voting time, please. Thank you very much.
Our next regular city council meeting is Tuesday, September 22nd, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna make the motion to adjourn.
I make that motion.
I'll second it.
Sullivan,
Yes.
Money,
Yes.
March,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Jones,
Yes.
you're adjourned.
Vote up.